All right, so I got the passenger side finished. So now I'm gonna start on the driver's side. Luckily, it's not nearly as bad as the passenger side was. But the first thing I'm gonna do is start by cutting a lot of this rust out. This is, like the other side, I'm doing away with this piece here completely. Because, again, it's a gasser. These shock towers are going away and everything, so we're gonna do that. First thing I wanna do is make some paint marks, just to kind of get an idea where I'm going to cut. It's a good idea to do that. Kind of want to line it up there as good as you can. With your original structure. Try to make your line straight as you can. Put my trusty respirator on so I don't breathe all this stuff. It goes right in my face. Oh, but I have my safety glasses. These won't quite fit under my respirator. This is my Kiss My Grits hat. If you don't like my hat, you can kiss my grits. Alright, I'm going to stop there for now so I can make some more marks. Gonna start on it. I get in here, take some measurements, make some more marks of... What are you doing? There's only one star of the show. Don't you forget that. It might be the dog. All right, time to cut this side of the cowl out like I did the other side so I can have access to get in there and coat everything with paint over rust treatment and spray it with Oxysolve and just get the rust killed and stopped. And assess anything else that I may need to look at in there, but I think this side's pretty good from what I could tell from under the dash on inside the car. So, all right, I'll cut that out. Well, I got a good start on it. Didn't get finished cutting out everything I want to cut out. But I'm going to stop for the night. I'm thinking I might put this up on the lift tomorrow, since I can. It's just a lot easier to get to all that if it's up higher. So, and I have a lift, so why not use it? All right, we'll see you again in the morning on the next one. Adios. Okay, got the Rambler up on the lift. Gonna start cutting some of this metal out. I already got some of it cut out, and I've kind of done some exploration. Now I'm gonna cut a little bit more of it out and clean up and start making some patch panels. Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, my YouTube show, or my MeTube show on YouTube. Getting ready to measure for the patch panels to go on the driver's side firewall of my Rambler wagon, and I'm going to take those measurements and make a pattern, and then transfer that pattern to my piece of sheet metal, start cutting it, bending it, and all this good stuff. Let's make it happen. So start measuring our vertical length. Got to this bend, looks like we've got 4.5. Like 6.5. That's 11. And then there is 11.5. So that's 22.5. We're going to add for our flange, which is 5/8, and I'm going to go ahead and add another 5/8 for the top flange and another 8. So 2 times 5/8 is 1 1/4 inches. Alright, so we've got 4.5, 6.5, 11.625. Then we're going to have a radius right here, so 0.125, then 0.625 again over the top. And while I'm at it, I might just go ahead and try to make it all in one piece. Kind of cool. That'd be, let's call that 2 inches. All right. Double check our measurements here. 4.5, 6.5, 11.5, 1.5, 6.5. See, I wrote down 11 there. 11.5. See, measure twice, cut once. Measure 3 times. Yep, 11.5. Then we got 5/8, 1/8, 5/8 again, 2, 625, 125, 625, and 2. All right, now our width. So come from there over to the flat of this flange, like 4 3/4. Pretty consistently. That's a minimum width we want it to be. Alright. Call that L. This is W. Yep, 4 3/4. 4.75. Down to here, 6 3/4 long. 6.5 4.75. 4.75 by 6.75. We don't have this funky angle here. I don't know what the angle is, but I do know the length is 6 inches now. 6-inch angle. The easiest way would be to, and what I'll probably do is I'll just make it a rough cut over to there, because I got to get around this emergency brake cable. And once I get the basic shape of all of this, I'll there's a little curve right there in that, so that's going to be a little bit, trickier. But what we'll do is we'll stitch that as we go. So that's going to make this flange longer, right? Down in this area, it'll be more than 5/8, because if I curve that in, it won't come out all the way to this edge. You don't really have to. As long as it gets to where these holes are, where I drilled the spot welds out, as long as it gets to there, it'll be fine. I'll just weld it in, seat seal, it'll be good. But that'll be a little bit trickier. But what I'll do is I'll get the basic, I'll cut the panel out, basic shape, I'll make it a little bit big, flange it, put the shape in it, I'll hold it there, clamp it, get it where it fits pretty well flush all the way down, and then I'll go on the backside and mark it on the backside. That way I'll know exactly where to cut it and make it fit. Alright, then we'll go over here and try to draw my pattern, try to transfer these measurements onto my piece of sheet metal, or actually onto my cardboard, and then make the pattern and transfer that to the sheet metal. Okay, so because I like to recycle whenever I can, this is the template that I took from one side of one wheel well, rear wheel well on my Mach 1 when I stretched it. I made this template and I transferred it to the other side, and I used it to stretch the other side and make it the same. Done with that part of that build, so I'm going to use this, recycle this, and use it again because it's the length of what I need. So if we added all those together, all these dimensions, I'm pretty sure we came up with 25.875 inches, which is 25 7/8. So what we're going to do, I know that this scale is 24 inches. We're going to make our mark with our trusty blue ink pen here, 24 inches. Alright, so we have this all cut out. What I'm going to do is, because this has to bend this way and then there and then back again, I'm going to cut this top section off. Just be too hard to bend that all in one go with the equipment that I have. We're just going to go 1 3/4 over here, make a mark. Okay, now I'm going to break this 90 at this line, and this 90 here on this line. And we'll see if we can fit those in there. Start fitting them.